less like Doctor Who, and more like Doctor What the Hell Happened There. Welcome to WatchMojo UK, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 unanswered questions on Doctor Who. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at moments in the revived Doctor Who series that created more questions than they answered. Number 10. Doctor Who exactly? Various. Since the beginning of the Whoniverse, this question has been asked by almost every species throughout the series, not to mention by the fans themselves. However, it's almost certain that it's a question that will never be answered.
Don't you ever get tired of Doctor Who?
9 centuries in, I'm coping. Where have you been? We're in the middle of a London blitz. It's not a good time for a stroll.
What we do know is that the name is the key to the Doctor's tomb, and that it can open a crack in time and space that would allow the Time Lords to return.
Doctor Who? It's more than just a secret, isn't it?
Very few people are actually privy to the Doctor's name though, and another reason that's unlikely to change anytime soon is the sheer impossibility showrunners would face in having to think up a name that lives up to the legacy and mystery.
Doctor Who. Doctor Who. Doctor Who.
Number 9. How did the Statue of Liberty move without being seen? The Angels take Manhattan. Don't blink! When those nightmarish weeping angels took over Manhattan, they inhabited the Statue of Liberty to terrorize the Doctor and his companions.
I always wanted to visit the Statue of Liberty. I guess she got impatient.
But how is it possible that no one noticed something of that magnitude make its way across Manhattan? Especially as the angels can't actually move in the first place if they're seen.
It never moves while you're looking.
Oh, I know how they work.
Stephen Moffat offered the explanation that they can bend time, climb inside your mind, hide in pictures, steal your voice, and mess with your perception. So essentially, you only see and understand what the angels permit. But Moffat also offered the alternative solution that it tiptoed. Player's choice on this one, mates.
What's happening? The paradox. It's working. The paradox is working.
Number 8. Will we ever see a Doctor and daughter reunion? The Doctor's daughter. When human militants force the Doctor's hand into a progenation machine, he is introduced to Jenny, his daughter.
She's my daughter.
Hello, Dad.
Fans were horrified when she was fatally wounded after taking a bullet for dear old Dad though, and it seemed that she hadn't inherited his regeneration genes. However, after 10 leaves, she wakes up, commandeers a spaceship, and takes off, leaving us hopeful for a family reunion in the future.
Oh, I've got the whole universe. Planets to save, civilizations to rescue, creatures to defeat. An awful lot of running to do.
In fact, Stephen Moffat said that Jenny was meant to return, but when they scrapped the idea, he offered the rather unsatisfactory alternative timeline that she flew into a moon and died. Number 7. Who is Orson Pink? Listen. When we first meet Orson Pink, we're led to believe that he's a descendant of Clara and Danny, hinting at their future as a couple.
Is there any other way you can make this any more surreal than it already is?
However, Danny is killed in an accident and Clara dies later on, leaving us to wonder if it's possible that the impossible girl has an impossible descendant. Orson unknowingly drops several hints about his ancestors, with all clues leading us back to the couple.
It's just a silly toy thing. A family heirloom supposed to bring good luck.
Right, yes.
In yet another response that disappointed some fans though, Moffat explained that Orson comes from a different branch of the Pink family tree. But even if we could believe that, it still doesn't explain how Clara is related.
Is that it?
I don't know. I think so.
Number 6. Why can't the Doctor visit Amy and Rory? The Angels take Manhattan. Sure, we understand that the Doctor couldn't fly his TARDIS to New York due to the risk of creating yet another paradox, but it seems that he could have tried a bit harder to reunite with his friends.
I'm so sorry.
No, we can just go and get him in the TARDIS. One more paradox.
Would rip New York apart.
Well, that's not true. I don't believe you. Mother, it's true.
We're not saying we're experts in wibbly-wobbly or timey-wimey matters, but couldn't the Doctor simply park his TARDIS elsewhere and make his way to New York to see them without it?
You are creating fixed time. I will never be able to see you again.
I'll be fine. I'll be with him.
Amy, please.
In a never-filmed short animation, we reportedly learn a bit more about their lives after the Doctor, but we certainly could have used more closure on Amy and Rory's story.
Raggedy Man.
Number 5 is Captain Jack Harkness, the face of Bo, last of the Time Lords. Okay, so here are the facts. Captain Jack is immortal, and yet he keeps aging.
It's alright, just breathe deep, I've got you.
He's the first person from the Beauchene Peninsula to join the Time Academy, and perhaps the biggest clue of all is when he tells the Doctor and Martha that as a child, he featured on posters, earning him the nickname Face of Bo.
I was the first one ever to be signed up for the Time Agency. They were so proud of me. The Face of Bo, they called me.
Everything indicates that he must be the face of Bo, yet we still can't be entirely sure. Russell T Davies has his theory on the subject, but he'd much rather leave us wondering. Apparently, the mystery is far more exciting than the truth.
Who is he?
I don't even know.
Number 4. Where are all the Reapers? Father's Day. In a show about time travel, paradoxes are bound to be a reoccurring theme, and that's certainly true of Doctor Who. So when Rose can't resist saving her father from a fatal accident, she creates a paradox.
I really did it. Oh my god, look at you, you're alive. That car was gonna kill you.
Give me some credit, I could see it coming.
Enter the Reapers, who try to heal wounds in the time stream, albeit by killing others. However, this is the only time we see them, and there have definitely been plenty of opportunities for them to feature again. We learn that some of the moments are fixed in time, so when River Song doesn't kill 11, or when 10 tries to save Captain Adelaide, where are those Reapers then?
I'm the winner. That's who I am. The Time Lord victorious.
Number 3. Why did River Song think the 10th Doctor would know her? Silence in the library. The Doctor and River Song certainly have an unconventional relationship, and when we first meet River, she is baffled as to why the Doctor doesn't recognize her.
Hello, sweetie.
Could it be that River has been around for so long that she lost track of the chronology of their meetings?
Picnic at Asgard. Have we done Asgard yet? Obviously not.
It's probably hard to keep track of your husband when his appearance can change so drastically and suddenly after all.
Doctor, please tell me you know who I am.
Who are you?
However, we see that she keeps a note of all their encounters, so surely she must know that he won't have met her yet. Even if we knew the answer, it's spoilers, sweetie.
Sorry, you're not allowed to see inside the book. It's against the rules.
What rules?
Your rules.
Number 2. How did Clara crack the time stream? The name of the Doctor. When the Doctor is being attacked by a force trying to destroy his entire time stream at once, it's Clara to the rescue. He warns her that it's a fatal decision, as she will be split over time and space and be unable to return.
Run. Run, you clever boy. And remember me.
Yet despite all his warnings, Clara decides to go through with it, and eventually she's the one who needs saving by the Doctor, who risks entering his own time stream too. A cool story, but we were baffled when in the following episode no explanation was offered as to how they both survived and escaped the ordeal. It was just never mentioned again. Number 1. What started the Time War? Various. From what we've learned about the Time War, we know it was a brutal battle that resulted in Daleks being all but wiped out and the Time Lords frozen in a single moment in time, in a parallel universe. It seems with every passing series, we piece together just a little bit more information on the epic encounter, but we still don't know what actually sparked the conflict.
Seek, locate, destroy, seek.
The Doctor is very hush-hush about everything to do with it until the 50th anniversary, where his encounter with the War Doctor forces him to address the past. Maybe we'll just have to wait for the 60th anniversary to find out more.
Who knows? Who knows?
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo UK and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.